Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Idahoan Show. Today we are testing the first of my experimental shotgun projectiles. This is what I'm calling a ballistic rope dart round. I started by beveling one end of a short half-inch diameter steel rod on my lathe. In the opposite end of the rod, I drilled and tapped a threaded hole. I then drilled a transverse hole through the rod near its base. Through this hole, I inserted a length of paracord, which I fastened in place with a set screw. I then machined off the protruding portion of the set screw. Finally, I coiled the paracord around the steel core and loaded the projectiles into shot shells. The concept here is that we have a sub-caliber metallic projectile with a piece of rope wrapped around it and then anchored to the base. And so in the bore, the rope is going to act as a sabot, and then after the projectile leaves the bore, it will unravel and trail behind it, acting as a stabilizing tail. Now, these ended up being considerably more tedious to produce than I had initially envisioned, but since I did make up a few of them, let's go ahead and fire them at the 25-yard target and see what happens. Okay, so after firing 3 shots at the target, we have 0 holes, but we do have a couple of elongated dents. We also have bits of rope strewn all over the place. Here is a projectile that looks as if it hit the target and bounced off. And here's one further back that may not have even gotten to the target. So I think what's happening here is that the base wad is failing and it's allowing propellant gases to blow past it, unraveling the rope prematurely in the barrel and basically shredding the rope instead of propelling the projectile down the bore. So obviously that did not work quite as designed. Perhaps with a better base wad, the projectile itself would still function correctly. But until next time, thanks for watching the Idahoan Show.